I wanted to talk about this. So basically, there's a whole part of millennial like subculture that's never been seen in popular movies at all, and that's metalcore music. It's never. It was such a huge part of for a lot of us in the mid 2000s, early to mid 2000s. Some of the albums sold quite a bit too. We'll talk about that in a second, but like you know Spider-Man trailers and all that, you never hear a breakdown. You never hear a hardcore or metalcore breakdown in any of it. And, we're looking at like 20 years have gone by, and like this has just been like a pop culture blind spot. Like there's whole total facets of the millennial experience that have been completely overlooked. Like, I like James Gunn a lot, and I like what he's doing with the DCU a lot, but everything he touches is very Gen X coded because he is Gen X. Like Peacemaker is Gen X as hell, and that's fine. I don't want him to change, but it is like we've had Stranger Things and some other shit. Sure, there's that '90s show, but I feel like that barely counts. But like, I feel like for a lot of us, metalcore at this time was like a huge deal, and it's just like, where is it? Like, where are the breakdowns and movie trailers and on TV and and all that? Let's look at some of the sales. Kill Switch Engage really killed this. They were the most popular. They went gold and they were Grammy nominated. At least once. They went gold several times, but Grammy nominated at least once. Okay, so it's not like it's a super subculture thing. Under Oath is another huge one. This was like, look at this, debut number 2. Are you kidding me? The album that I grew up with was actually the one with When the Sun Sleeps on it, but everybody came on the Under Oath train a little bit after that. But whatever. Still, I don't think I've ever heard Under Oath in a movie trailer, and it would work. Remember, pop punk was on every fucking movie trailer for a long time. Blink-182 and all that. Sum 41, and that's fine. I like that. I also like. I love pop punk. I love punk. But it's just like, I guess because metalcore screams, but still, like, when you have an audience like this, I mean, look at this. This is like, it says platinum level down here for this All That Remains album. Rounding out the top 5, As I Lay Dying debuted the top 10. One of the genre's biggest, mainstream pushes, as it says here. Like, again, look at this, 2007. Like, this was the time. And it's still around. This music's still around. I don't think it's as big as it used to be, but still, like, if any Hollywood producers are out there listening and watching this TikTok, like, I would add this, like, again, that one of the defining characteristics is the breakdown, and like, it would make for a cool trailer, maybe, I don't know, but like, I just feel like, where has this been for the last 20 years other than extreme subculture? My personal favorite was, and always has been, Norma Jean's Bless the Martyr and Kiss the Child. This is the epitome of metalcore. Every track is incredible. This might not ever. This was not a huge seller, really, but this was big in the scene that I grew up in Atlanta at the time, and it'd be cool to see them in a trailer or in a movie or something. They've changed members like a million times. They're not the same band anymore, but this album in particular, and bands like, and adjacent bands too, like Me Without You and stuff, and Living Sacrifice and all that. Like, it's just like, it's been a complete blind spot because Gen X kind of runs the show still, and hopefully we see more millennial representation in pop culture.